Hello everyone, today is Tuesday, April 24th, 2018, and welcome back to the show. Jamie, how are you doing this week here? You got
Good.
phone messages going off or what?
Always.
I just heard your phone buzz off. Heather is not here with us this week. Heather had a little emergency right before we were filming here, so she's she ran out of the studio, and that was the end of her. But I think she's okay. She's helping her friend out. Yeah, so it's nice to be back here with everyone. We had a good show last week. A lot of action on last week's show. We went to see the Catskill High School production of The Music Man, and we gave a little interview with some of the students there. Michelle Storrs, the music teacher. And then we also had our Catskill Middle School Odyssey of the Mind team that was here. And they were cute kids. They really, they're going to the World Tournament in Iowa.
How exciting.
Yeah. So they didn't offer to take us with them, though,
I go anywhere just to get a couple days away.
Yes, right. So, but we'll have to get a little preview and update from them. Now, I'm also wearing this shirt here, Jamie. This is, April is Donate Life Month. And it says, somewhere, someone is waiting for your gift. Yesterday, I presented a proclamation to the Greene County Clerk and Department of Motor Vehicle Office, and we brought them some donuts and Danishes and coffee. Legislator Charlie Martinez and myself were there. And just to bring a little awareness for the people. So any of the people that stopped into motor vehicles yesterday, had a little treat, and also asking them to sign up to be an organ donor.
Nice. That's very important.
It's very important. So that's why I want to bring a little awareness here by wearing the T-shirt this week on the show. This week we also have another big Catskill show. We're going to be talking to the regional spelling bee winners from Catskill. This was part of the Catskill News. And we also have a notable Catskill alumni, Dr. Joe Pilatich. And the Catskill High School, our high school students did all the interviewing.
Nice.
Yeah, so, I told them I want to incorporate them on the show every once in a while. So we thought we'd get some of these interviews on for our audience to see. So now, Jamie, I've got a lot of things to talk about here. First one, Lorraine Ferrara has been emailing me nonstop since she's retired. She has nothing else to do except send Matt emails. And she's been trying to get me to share some students at the Catskill High School. Billy Fitzmaurice, Rachel Smith, Amara Wilson, Ricky Ryan, the Rotary Club, Roger Lane, and herself, Lorraine Ferrara, did a chime of compassion. And I'm going to share a picture here with everybody on our Facebook page and so forth. But they purchased a chime of compassion with the mantra, "We feel your pain, we feel your sorrow." And I believe this was for the violence and the shootings that took place in Florida. Showing that we're in solidarity with those students that are down there. And it was nice for this gesture came from these kids. They're the ones that decided to do this. So I told her I would love to have them here. I mean, we're trying to get Lorraine Ferrara back. I still got Will and Al here. Her cardboard cutouts are in my spare bedroom. I'm sure the neighbors across the street, when I turn the light on, they see this figure standing in the window. It's not me. It's Will and Al. So we have that, and I definitely wanted to share that for on our show and invite them here, and with Roger Lane and Lorraine to come back. And of course, Friday night we had the Catskill High School play. I went to see that. Did you make it over there? Or?
I didn't.
You didn't? Okay.
Just because everybody was sick, and the only one that probably would sit through it would be Sloan.
Little Sloan, yeah.
Yeah, and she
the
came down with a cold also.
He wouldn't enjoy this?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so. If it was something that he was interested in, maybe, but he would have been bothering me. Let me go home once it's over.
Yeah.
Can I have your phone?
It was a cute story, though, and the kids really did a nice job.
I had a lot of my friends go, and they said they did such a good job.
Yes, I saw Chelsea Couture there.
Yeah.
I don't think she saw me, but I saw her run up to the front. But I think she's related to Chris Consul.
She is. That's her
what I
cousin.
thought. Yeah. I saw some of the family members there. That's what I figured it was. They really did a phenomenal job, and I wanted to mention that we have here. They presented the legislators always donate money for them, and they called me up on stage and they gave me this nice little plaque here.
So
and,
nice.
with a nice picture of all the cast. They all signed it, so I presented this to the Catskill legislators to let them know. And, you know, it really was a great production, a great play. So I'm glad they were here, and I hope people checked it out.
Nice.
Friday night now, before the play, I went down to the New York restaurant with my friends Heather Schindler, Nancy Palmatier, Nancy's brother, and we were sitting at the table, you know, and this woman comes over to the table and she goes, well, you know, Nancy Palmatier knew who she was. So she goes, well, yeah, I know who you are. I've seen you on the show. I said, oh, thank you. It happens to be Kaylee Neary's cousin. She knew me from Kaylee Neary, the kid. I said, oh, isn't that nice? So a little shout out to Dolores Corey, her name is, and that's Kaylee's cousin.
Nice.
Yeah, so she recognized me from there. Then I was down at the food pantry on Sunday, and of course, anytime I go down there, there's always somebody that says, oh, I watched the show. Person comes in and is talking to Patty, and they go, oh, yeah, we know who, that's Matt from Live with Matt. Like, hello, right here in the flesh. And that's all Patty had to hear. She goes, oh, no. He's here working here today. He's part of the food pantry. He's not doing that stuff. But we've tried to get Patty on the show. She won't come on. She told me I wasn't allowed to even mention her.
Well, you just did.
Well, we just did. That's right. So what else is new with you there, Jamie? Besides the kids being sick?
We were all pretty much, we all had like this terrible respiratory thing. Matthew ended up with bronchitis. I take him to urgent care on Saturday. He was really, really, really sick. He was actually scared me because he has bad asthma. Wow. But Saturday morning he woke up early, like my ear hurts and he couldn't breathe right. So wow. Yeah. But he's fine.
Well, that's good.
He's definitely better. We started our renovation of our bathroom, which...
Oh. Yeah. Are you renovating the bathroom?
Well, I did some of it myself, but
really?
We're having our contractor come. He's going to put a new floor in, a new sink.
And what did you do to renovate the bathroom?
Don't you see? I painted my hair. I painted.
I couldn't tell with the hairstyle.
I'm getting a new hairstyle tomorrow.
Oh, a new hairstyle. Okay.
I know how you love how I change my hair.
Yes, that's right.
I painted. You know.
Okay, so you did the painting.
Matt hung stuff like mirrors. And
Matt hung stuff. Oh, wow.
And then Sunday,
that big strong man of yours.
Yeah,
yes.
Wow. Sunday, my sister and I we went down to Main Street in Catskill. There's a couple new stores down there, which I didn't even know were there. Okay. We actually did a Greek coffee reading.
What is a Greek coffee reading?
There's a new store next to Vixen Inc. Actually, it's called Salem Moon.
Vixen Inc. We've been there,
and it's more like a spiritual store. She sells, like incense and essential oils and some like stones and stuff, like the crystals and stuff. So she had a reader from Salem, Massachusetts. Wow. So my sister and I went down there because we're big into this stuff.
Well, Matt doesn't get involved with that. So I stay away.
It's the Catholic in you.
I stay away. I'm
Catholic too.
But cross up,
My mother would lose it on me. So we went. What you do is this lady makes coffee. Okay.
Greek coffee. All right.
And it was in a little cup, and we took a couple sips of it, and then she dumps it out on the napkin. And
the coffee?
Yeah.
Really?
And then the coffee grinds in the cup. She reads them.
Wow. And what did it say after she read it?
She actually taped it for me.
That you have a good, nice best friend reading. That you come and see every week here, and
yeah, she said nothing about you. She talked about the farm. She did the kids. It was very interesting.
Very good.
And then we walked down Main Street and went to a couple of the stores down on Main Street, the new stores, some of the new stores, which I didn't even know were there.
Yeah, there's a lot of new shops down on Main Street.
It's
well, we should do that. We'll do like a walking tour of Main Street.
We should, because we went into I think it's called the Corduroy Shop.
Yeah, even if we just go past the buildings down there and just do a little walking tour for our audience.
It was a nice Sunday was a nice day, so we were able to walk around. We stopped.
We'll film that piece.
Yeah.
Good idea. Thanks, Matt. I don't know if you did see the headline. Speaking of new places, besides this headline, we don't care about that. Haircuts with a dash of faith and inspiration. I recently became friends with this woman on Facebook, Kerry Sedano. She plans to open a hair salon in East Durham, right across from the Blackthorn, where our friend Chelsea sings all the time. And she actually was a cancer patient, and she's opening this shop free of charge for people that have these.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get her to come down here and talk to us. I told her I would share the article here on the show, and she's ready to start her own business out there in East Durham. So go check her out there and support her. All right, Jamie. Well, let's get to it. We've got a action-packed show this week. We've got let's go first up to Proctor's Theater. Now, our Catskill Elementary student, Billy McMullen, and Catskill Middle School student, Carson Kiminelli, participated in the regional spelling bee up in Proctor's Theater. So let's go to our Catskill News crew, and they recruited me up there. I was there. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Hernandez here at Proctor's Theater for the regional spelling bee. Why do you think it's important that we participate in regional spelling bees?
Spelling is important, isn't it? So that's why we should be here at the Regional Spelling Bee, and I'm happy to say that Catskill is one of the 3 schools in Greene County that participates in the Regional Spelling Bee.
That's right.
So I think that's pretty awesome.
We have our CES student, Billy McMullen.
Yep, and our middle school student, Carson Chiminelli.
Right.
Yeah, so it's great.
I'm here with another spelling bee participant, Carson Kiminelli. As I understand, this isn't your first time being here. How many years have you been in the regional spelling bee?
This was my 4th try at the Regional Spelling Bee. I was 4th grade, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade.
It's pretty cool. Congratulations.
I really was so impressed with all of the kids' performance today. The students, I really thought that they did an excellent job.
Unfortunately, our Catskill representative did not make it through to the next round. The vocabulary test is something that stumps many spellers.
All right, so Billy, how did you feel about making it up here on the Proctor's Theater stage?
I felt really excited.
Excited, wow. What was the word? Do you remember your words that you got?
My winning word was exasperation.
That was at the elementary school, right? Do you remember the word that you had here? I forgot. And I sat here through it.
Leotard was my
Leotard, that's right. Yep. What was the other one?
Chronology.
Chronology, there you go. All right, good. And he got both of those words correct. Well, we're very proud of you. You did a nice job. So you're going to try again next year?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. That was a nice little piece. Now let's go to it. We also have another piece from our Catskill News crew, and they sat down to talk to Joe Pilatich at Catskill Family Dental. So let's go over to the dentist. Here we go. He's going to talk about teeth. You have nice teeth, don't you?
He helped me big time with my teeth.
Oh, he did? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to see Dr. Joe.
I'm Brendan Ecott here with Dr. Joe Pilatich. Joe, who was your major influences at Catskill High School?
I had several. I transferred into Catskill in 8th grade from St. Patrick's, which was another school in Catskill at the time. It's no longer here. But when I transferred in, Carol Hetherington was our class advisor. She was very nice to me. She had me run for vice president of the class, and I was fairly new. I didn't know a lot of kids. And I actually ran and won. So, we didn't get many things done. We tried, but not much was accomplished with that. But Carol Hetherington, and probably in high school, my high school chemistry and physics teacher, Mr. Beatty. He saw a lot of good things in me and pushed me to be a better student and person overall.
I understand your dad was a huge part of Catskill and youth sports. How did he influence you?
Work ethic. You know, my dad was big on doing things right and working till you got it right. My brother and I both. I have one sibling, a younger brother, Jeff. And my dad coached us in Little League. He ran the Elks Hoop Shoot for years. He ran the T-ball league in Catskill for years. You know, we had a wood stove throughout most of the years. My brother and I would split and cut wood throughout the year. You know, we used to wash dishes at the Elks during events. So, you know, it was work ethic and schoolwork as well. So, you know, he was big on getting things, being organized, and doing things right. So, yeah, my dad had a really good influence on me for sure.
After Catskill, what college did you attend?
I went to Siena College. I majored in biology up at Siena. I ended up with a Bachelor's of Science. You know, I made friends with a couple guys that were pre-med, and they had a good influence on me as well, as far as, you know, studying and good work ethics. And, keep my grades up.
What inspired you to be a dentist?
I was a math science kid in school. I had I remember as a young child, I had a bad tooth, probably about the age of 10, that had to be removed, a baby tooth. And I didn't want to go through that again. So I had a habit of carrying a toothbrush around with me, and especially around the house, so I would chew them up. And my parents or friends would always joke with me that, the way you carry that brush around, maybe you should go into dentistry. I think that had an effect on me. And I just thought it was something I'd be good at. I love hanging out with meeting new people. I'm a talker. I enjoy that aspect of my job tremendously. And I love meeting new people. I love helping. I love helping new people. So it was a good fit for me for sure.
Why did you decide to bring your business back to Catskill?
I always wanted to come home. My folks are here, both sides of my family, my mother and father. A lot of my childhood friends, my closest friends, even, they're all patients of mine. Kids, they're my wedding party. We grew up together. I get to see them. So it was close. I almost stayed down. I went to the University of Maryland Dental School, and I was close to staying down there and doing a residency in oral maxillofacial surgery. But when I got asked, it was a quick, 2-week decision, and I decided to come back and do my residency up here at the Albany VA.
Last question. Describe Catskill in 3 words.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about that. Familiarity, for sure, is one word I would use. I know this area so well. I know the people so well. It's comforting is another word I would use. And it's home. It's where I've been my entire life, like I said. When I did my residency at the Albany VA, my chief, late in my residency, convinced me to go on my own. And I was like, how am I going to do this? I was going to go into a bigger practice as an associate. And he said, you have what it takes. And I called my mother and father up. And my family doctor had a space next to his office that was available. I met with him on a Saturday. He came up, he knew me, I knew him. We walked through the office. They were great to me. And the fact that I had, such comfort in knowing the people I was dealing with made it a very easy transition. And, I moved back home, which I had to do because, I had no income, I had no job yet. And, it was a 7 days a week work job for a couple of years. So I lived back home with mom and dad, and it worked out very well for me. I've been here, this is my 25th year now in Catskill. So, it was a lot of work, but it definitely paid off.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, here we are for our community news. The Kiskaton Reformed Church is having their annual spaghetti dinner this Friday, April 27th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the church, 4865 Route 32 in Catskill. Eat in or take out. To reserve, call or text Krista at 518-610-0771.
A pancake breakfast to benefit 2 local domestic violence shelters and a high school scholarship will be held at 8 to 10 a.m. April 28th at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill at 420 Fairview Avenue, Hudson. Sponsored by the Zonta Club of the Upper Hudson Valley.
A chicken parm dinner will be served 5:15 to 7 p.m. this Saturday, April 28th at the Washington Irving Senior Center, 15 Academy Street in Catskill. Takeouts are available between 4 to 5 p.m., sponsored by the Friends of St. Patrick's Church, Catskill, Incorporated. Adults are $12, children 6 to 12, $10, children under 5 free with an adult ticket. There you go.
The Greene County Women's League Cancer Patient Aid is holding a membership drive May 1st at the regular monthly membership meeting held at noon at Ambrosia Diner, 321 Westbridge Street, Catskill. Membership meetings are held the first Tuesday of the month from April through December. Lunch is at noon and meeting is called to order at 1 p.m.
Wow.
Yearly dues are $25. Greene County Women's League, GCWL, is a non-for-profit organization whose mission is to provide Greene County cancer patients with assistance in paying medical expenses resulting from the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. 100% of our donations are committed to patient care.
That's great.
For information, call 518-819-1249.
A National Day of Prayer observance will be held noon to 1:30 p.m. May 3rd at the Greene County Courthouse, 320 Main Street, Catskill, praying for our county, state, and country, along with music. For information, call 518-947-9179. There's your community news.
I said, Dr. Joe, I had terrible teeth issues.
Yes.
And come to find out, it's my sinuses.
So they weren't teeth after all.
No.
Wow.
But he hooked me up. He did.
Very good.
But yeah, that's my sinus issues. It started affecting my teeth.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So then I had to have sinus surgery, and I've been fine since.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Thanks for the update.
I was telling you, I didn't know you were going to record it.
Well, we're on the air here. Hello. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us this week. We'll see everyone next week. Have a good week, everyone.
Bye.